Yeah, so hello everybody, welcome back, and to continue where we left off.
Welcome to Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh yeah, we're on the Sonic and Knuckles half of the game.
Yay!
The part Scott doesn't like as much. What the hell's happening down here?
Well, who really cared what Scott thinks? Oh, it's Knuckles.
Love the fucking, you remember the episode where he's like, but what does Scott think?
What does Scott think?
I remember, I think I've talked about this lady a couple times, or not a couple times, twice. Once in Sonic 06, I briefly mentioned her, and I talked about it a little more in Resident Evil 4.
Mm-hmm.
This person named Echo Coda. She was a big problem in our community for a while. I'm not going to go into all the details. My friend you recently made like a fucking 9-hour video on her.
Okay.
But I will say, one time she copyright struck one of my videos.
Oh, that's the douchey thing to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of context as to why she did it. Let me funny button that.
Yeah, that's pretty cringy.
And when she did that, she had me blocked on everything. So I just emailed her that picture of Scott. Like, what does Scott think? Because I would have said, "Fuck you, you dumbass." But I just said, "This is funnier."
That's pretty funny.
So, anyways, moving on. You had something to say, didn't you?
Yes, I did. So, if you've been in the loop, or maybe you haven't, Tucker Carl.
That was in the loop.
Oh, yeah. That would have gotten the antsy funny button if we had one. We don't have one right now. Anyways.
Yeah, thanks, asshole. I was proud of that one. I felt like I was cooking.
Yeah, but it's not as good as well. That just worked, you know?
Nobody's gonna get it.
Yeah, no one's going to get that one, but whatever. Anyways, so Fox News had this anchor named Tucker Carlson. And he was kind of the poster child for Fox News. But recently, they just got out of like a $7 billion settlement. No, not $7 billion. It was a lot of money though. I think it was close to $1 billion settlement for defamation and whatever the fuck. And someone had to take the fall for it. And so, who there spouts the most bullshit? Tucky Boy himself, Tucker Carlson. So his ass got fired.
That's great.
But this kind of leads into another story that I've recently learned that Fox News. So there's this diner I go to, and it's kind of an old fartsy place, but it's good. They got good food, right? Only old farts go there, so they're gonna have Fox. They have like 3 TVs. They've got sports on 2 of them, Fox News on 1 of them. All right, that's just what you do when you're at an old fart place, you know. So on Fox News, they were showing this promo about what was it? So they have their own streaming service. And on that streaming service, they have this show with Tucker Carlson. And from what I could tell, it was just they sent Tucker Carlson out into the wild to just do random ass shit. Like fucking fly a kite or whatever. I don't remember what he did in the promo. But now that he's fired, I just can't help but think, like, the exec who came up with that, like, every time he walks to the office, like, he keeps getting looks. It's like, why'd you come up with this show idea? You know? Like, he's shunned from all of his offices and his workers.
Just making him do random shit that came out of the office. So
like,
nobody has to see him anymore.
It's like, hey,
just make him somebody else's problem.
Yeah. Hey, go on a coffee run. Well, okay, yeah. Hey, here's the coffee. Oh, this coffee's black. I don't like it black because I work at Fox News and I'm racist. Give me another coffee. ABG based.
He already hates women. You can't be that more based. Good, I gotta stop condoning this behavior.
Yes, alright. And I gotta stop believing in it. I don't hate women, obviously. I'm friends with multiple women.
I have women friends.
I have at least one woman friend.
You're so canceled.
Well, no one's gonna fucking watch this anyway, so we're fine. But anyways, yeah, that's just...
Actually, I can't really explain that. That would be its own story.
Okay, yeah, but that's just my thoughts. I just think that's funny that they just had this show that I think Tucker Carlson's name was literally in the title of the show on their service too, and I just think it's funny that, like, he's been fired now, so that show's
in the wild.
Carlson versus Wild.
The idea of just letting him free into the wild and seeing what he does.
Just fucking sending him into the forest and then watching him. No, that's not what I meant. They just like send him out to do random fun things. Like skydive or some shit, I don't know.
Fucking. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, fucking.
So, yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wonder when he's gonna show up in the lore.
It's
gonna be at Aspen Hotel.
I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what happens with Tucker Carlson in the real world before I base my lore off of anything.
Oh yeah. All right.
See where he goes next in life. Keep my eye close on him.
To make sure it's all lore accurate.
Yeah, make sure everything's lore accurate.
Oh, there he is.
I'm not Tucker Carlson, dumbass.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Eggman. How's life?
I mean, it was
How's
going.
the wife?
It was going pretty. The wife, she doesn't exist. I'm not married. I thought we'd been over this, and my life has been great until some little blue rodent decided to destroy my eBay servers. So other than that, it's been fine, I guess.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna have them back up in no time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you how.
I'm not even gonna tell you where they are next time. And you're not even gonna know, alright? They're gonna be like some offshore facility. Ow! Hey, get back here! I'm not done explaining my plan!
And Tails is like, they're probably, if I had to guess, still in the Death Egg. He needs a big power source. Maybe his, the fruitiness, yeah?
I don't know, that seems a little too obvious, Tails. What the fuck is that?
The Game-Mobile. No, it's flying battery!
It's
God!
not called the Game-Mobile! Fuck!
God, it's flying battery! Jesus Christ!
It's so I can power up the eBay servers. Get off!
No hedgehogs allowed here.
No hedgehogs allowed. I can't let you know where the location of the eBay servers are.
We're gonna search around. We're gonna basically trash the place. So yeah, let's go, Tails.
Yep, that sounds
Yay! Tails was like, yippee!
Yippee! Yeah.
So, anyways, so earlier in the last episode, I brought up WWZ, the Dragon Ball Z WWE crossover. I just need to talk about this, but I don't want to go like too far, talk about it too much. So I'm gonna quickly run through it. So yeah, basically I died.
Sorry, it was too easy.
It wasn't. That was messed
That was funny.
That wasn't funny.
That was funny.
Okay.
For a viewer, it was funny. And that's why I hit the funny button. I hit the funny button for the viewers. I don't hit it for us. I do it for you. I'm ABG. I'm ABG Goodman. Do you know you have rights? The Constitution says you do.
Sure.
Sure.
When did he become a lawyer? Just now.
Yeah, let me activate all of my knowledge about being a lawyer. Yep, I know everything about the law now.
So just to prove you're a lawyer, that's all you need to do. Just play that.
Yeah, it's just like
It's like, are you qualified
in order
to
to get
be a
sworn
lawyer?
in and be a barred lawyer or barred.
To be qualified, you need to play that guitar.
Yeah, you have to play the Better Call Saul theme on guitar perfectly, no fuck ups.
Seems like a very high bar. Oh my god.
It's really not. It's not that hard to play. I'm just bad at it. Like I can play it just slowly.
I guess that counts. Alright, he's qualified. He can play it. He's a little slow, but he can still play it.
Yeah, you're just gonna be a public defender. You're not gonna get hired by any firms. You're just gonna be a public defender.
It's like, that's good enough for me. Maybe there's a time where I kind of wanted to be a lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I'm too lazy, so.
That's the thing about lawyers, right? They're just remarkably evil human beings.
And guess what I am? So, going back to WWZ, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, obviously, it is what it says on the box. It is a WWE Dragon. It's basically wrestling, but with Dragon Ball characters. And I'll just quickly run through how it started. It started with a tournament for the championship. So yeah, it was. All I remember was the finals, right? It was between Goku and Vegeta, obviously.
Sounds about right.
And Goku wins, obviously. It's just the week after where it
Can't
started
believe
to
a
get
bad
fun.
dad won. I just love, and I mean love, saying random things that just tick you off. It's great.
It's not funny.
It's
not even funny.
Goku being a bad dad, ReZero being a male power fantasy. It's just mwah.
Man, you must think you're a fucking comedian. Because you aren't.
Persona 5 style over substance.
That's
of course,
funny.
that's one we both joke about. So.
Yeah, okay, that one's funny.
Yeah, that one's actually funny.
But, we're just saying anything style over substance.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Better Call Saul style over substance.
That's just wrong.
Yeah, no, that's just wrong. Better Call Saul is a genuinely amazing show.
Great with the gamer style over substance.
Well, that's just wrong. We're funny as fuck. We have lots of substance.
We evolved. We are now in...
If anything, it's substance over style.
Yeah. So yeah, going back to the WWZ about the so-called bad dad. He in WWE. So everything was fine until the next week. And on an episode of because it's basically just WWE. We have the shows, Raw, SmackDown, an episode of Raw on Monday. So Goku has his first title defense against his son Goten, and he loses the title like barely a week after getting the title.
Damn.
And what does he do? Backstage, he jumps his son. So already, this is already like a great show.
Yeah, see what I tell you, bad dad.
So like I should again re-clarify. This is what I did. I was doing this stuff in my head. Though actually, at the time when I started, I was acting this out because I was a 9-year-old, so
yeah.
it was okay. What the fuck? Where? Oh, actually jump over that. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So yeah, it only got weirder from there. I don't remember much. I do remember Trunks, like, clarification, Trunks as in the kid version of Trunks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, so you don't know, he's never seen Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I've never seen Dragon Ball.
Whatever.
All I know about Trunks is that he's the guy with the sword.
Well, imagine him, but he's a kid.
Okay, yeah.
And he's friends with Goten, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's easy.
But yeah, he saved Goten from being jumped by Goku, and I don't remember what else happened in that, but I do remember the show spiraling out of control like not too soon after. For some reason, in WWE, in wrestling, champions usually last for at least 6 months. If they're having a really intense storyline, maybe the title will change between two people for like maybe every other month or so, but usually, wrestlers have championships for a long fucking time if they're the world titles. For some reason, at WWZ, the championship changed hands like 50 times, like within the first month I started. It always to a lot of fucking random people. Already I gave the title to like Goten. Actually, no, excuse me, I fucked up. It wasn't Goten, it was actually Trunks. My bad. Mm-hmm. But then I gave it to Roku. You might ask, who the fuck's that? Yeah, that's an OC. My brother's Dragon Ball OC. He got it.
Hell yeah.
And then Sasuke Uchiha, who ain't even a DBZ character, got it. Then guess who got it next?
Kenshiro.
Okay, so eventually I had this is a funny way of putting it, a fucking pay-per-view. That's what they call their big events, the pay-per-views. But kind of can't do that anyway. It's all in my head. So yeah. Oh, I'm thinking. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I do go through here. we had at the time I called it WrestleMania because it's fucking wrestling.
Yep.
And it's this big title match: Sasuke Uchiha versus Lunatic the Game.
Oh shit!
I entered WWZ as and I soon almost immediately took the championship away from Sasuke. And it's amazing. That's already amazing. But then my challenger shows up, who's gonna fight me next for the championship. My older brother.
Oh shit!
And my older brother, because in real life he liked what I was doing, so he would challenge me for the title literally every day after we got home. We'd literally make up shows to have when it was a Monday or Friday, so we'd fight. And he'd beat me up, but I'd somehow always keep the championship until like early on in January of 2013. He took it off me in totally a TLC, a tables, ladders, and chairs match. It was get the championship, get the U.S. championship toy off of the fan night is what I'd rather call it. And he took the title. Firstly, one good thing he did was he held on to it and didn't let me change the title too much. But at the same time, I thought that was annoying. And he created this entire storyline where like he essentially, okay, I'm not going to explain how he recreated 90s WWE Attitude Era and became Stone Cold Steve Austin. I will say I created like an authority figure, like Vince McMahon. I called him JJ because I had nothing better to call him. I later retconned him in 2014, and he's now Gabe Newell.
Gabe Newell.
And it's stuck since.
Wow. It's amazing.
I won't really go into the details of the storyline with my brother. I don't think there's too many interesting things there. I do remember at the time there was a little funny thing we do in our matches. Since it was DBZ and WWE, we'd have little Dragon Ball Z bits like the sensu beans, which bring you back to full health after a fight. Mm-hmm. But instead of sensu beans, because we don't really carry around beans in our house, or we didn't back then. We'd have like juice around our room. We'd call it sensu juice.
Nice.
Shit was so weird. Or other times in matches, we do like the Dragon Ball Z thing where they go, if you dodge this attack, the entire planet will be destroyed. My brother eventually banned that, thinking it was too stupid.
Yeah.
And it was, but it was cool. I liked having those little Dragon Ball Z things. After a while, we stopped having characters go Super Saiyan mid-match.
Bruh.
I think the last time I did that was I had my character go like Raging Blast, which isn't even a real form. I just made it the fuck up. mid-match and said, "Fuck it, Raging Blast." I don't think there's really anything funny during this era. I mean, that I can really talk about. But there was one interesting thing: the formation of a little group known as ZX. ZX was made up of me and a bunch of our friends from elementary. That's when I started inserting just my friends in the WWZ. So no, it's no longer even Dragon Ball Z. It's just my friends in real life in wrestling. It's amazing, right? Oh shit! I had a cough. You okay, man?
Yeah.
He's laying down like he's got a headache.
No, I'm good. I'm just like listening to you talk and just.
You look
I'm a little out of it right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I'm fine.
Want to talk about gay sex again?
Yeah. Yes.
I'll quickly get this conversation.
Like a dog when you say treat. Oh, treat, gay sex.
The only members I can really talk about were Mikey, because we've talked about Mikey a couple times, and of course ABG was there.
Yeah.
And I parodied the three faces of Foley, because there's this guy in wrestling named Mick Foley. He had like 3 whole different characters at the same time. I don't remember all of ABG's characters. I think there was a guy, Jack. Yeah, he was essentially just a cowboy.
Hell yeah.
And there was also Boo Dude. And he liked it if people booed him. That was all I remember telling you about that back in the day, and you went, "Oh, that's stupid."
No, man, that's rad.
Or I don't know if you said it was stupid. You were like, "Oh," he was like, "Oh, frick you," you said. But I thought it was a unique gimmick. But it turns out in wrestling, you can get people to boo you as long as you're just a bad character. So not really revolutionary. Just that's wrong.
Well, yeah, Boo Dude's a bad character, so he gets booed a lot.
I never used him.
That gives him the power.
Like if you had a match, it was usually as Jack.
Fuck! God damn it!
Oh yeah, Eggman was here.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was ever here. I was just trying to dodge the laser.
But I remember you had actually fun fact about your character. You tag team fucking. Just making sure.
I tag team fucked? What?
No, I mean you know tag team wrestling.
Yes.
You tag team with Silver the Hedgehog for a good part of 2013.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I used you after 2013 though. I kept using Mikey though. I'll get to Mikey in a second. I remember my favorite. I think the fucking craziness of WWZ like hit its peak in the end of 2013, early 2014. With the Koopaling storyline. The fucking Koopaling showed up and tried to take over YMZ. They challenged for my WWZ challenge. I said YMZ, I meant WWZ. No, the my WWZ championship, and at Survivor Series we had a 10-on-10 match between ZX and the Koopalings. I think it was 8-on-8. Never mind, I'm sorry. I can't count. Except Wendy, because Wendy's a girl. She can't fight the guys. That's the rules.
Yeah. That is yeah.
But so all I remember during that match was that you got your arm broken.
Damn.
And I think Mikey clutched it out for us.
Mikey, the man, the GOAT.
I envisioned Mikey being this dark horse character that everybody loved, but he was never given any real opportunity. So like midway through, I think 2015, I turned him like heel. I made him a bad guy essentially. And he was kind of this edgy guy who would be like, I'm mad because I ain't given any opportunities and stuff. It culminated in him getting like in 2015, in him getting like a world title match between. Actually, it was like a fucking fatal four-way match between me, Goku, Essam, and Mikey at the Delfino Plaza Stadium. WrestleMania, I think it was 4. God, that was awesome. What else was there? But yeah, going on, there's more to the Koopaling storyline, because later Bowser Jr. got involved. And I fought Bowser Jr. at tables, ladders, and chairs, in a tables and ladders and chairs match. Ooh, made it through. And what else happened? Midway through the match, of course, I did Raging Blast. And then at the first pay-per-view I did of 2014, I had, what was it, Doomsday, I think it was. I fought, obviously, nah, it doesn't deserve it. It doesn't deserve the funny button. It didn't deserve the funny button.
I think it does.
Whatever, okay, fine.
I veto that. I veto your lack of approval of the funny button. Anyways, continue.
Okay, fine. So you'd expect Bowser to get involved, but he doesn't, because I don't know why, he just doesn't. So instead, the final boss of the Koopaling storyline is fucking Boom Boom. And he's like this strong, powerful guy who I barely defeat. I'm battered and broken. And who else to come out to challenge me for my world title as I'm battered and broken than fucking Majora from Majora's Mask. And not the Skull Kid with the mask, just the mask. By himself, he comes out, rushes in, beats me. Because what I didn't actually have a reason for this. I just wanted to take the title off of myself because I'm a humble guy.
Clearly.
Or what I did was, so the backstory I created was that Majora saved Gabe Newell's life somehow. And Gabe Newell was like, alright, you know what, I really appreciate your help, so I'm going to give you a title opportunity whenever you want, and he used that opportunity to take it off me then.
That's amazing.
This led to a title match at the Royal Rumble between Majora, the Mask, and fucking Majin Buu, the fucking pink guy from Dragon Ball Z, in his fat form. But there's also a third party. I'm not going to say his name because he was based on a real-life friend of mine from elementary, before I went to your school. So we're just going to call him Jimmy Neutron.
I was going to say Bartholomew again.
Actually, yeah, Bartholomew. That's
Bartholomew.
Right. Bartholomew. He was actually... actually, no, that's this part's irrelevant. But he was, let me down, please. Alright, thank you. Oh god, oh no. Ooh, okay. We're living. But, for some reason, he got involved with this title match, making it a triple threat. But, like, I don't know. I guess he fainted before the match because he actually wasn't in the match. It was just Majin Buu and Majora in the mask. And after the match, like, Majin Buu won the title off of Majora. Cool. But something happened during the Royal Rumble that made me change the plan for the match, like, midway through. Because the plan was for Oob to win. Because Oob was a character from DBZ who I meant to use more in WWZ, but I forgot about him. So he just disappeared after his last match with Majin Buu. And I just imagined that he was so, like, beaten up after the match, and Buu was in the hospital a year later. But, nope, he came back. And the plan was for him to win the Royal Rumble. My brother, in real life, interfered and said, no, fuck you, and he won it for me. So I had to change the plans, because I didn't want him fighting Majin Buu. Because Majin Buu was like Undertaker, had an undefeated streak. So what happened was that Bartholomew comes out after the Majin Buu wins the title, beats him up with, like, a chair, and then buries him alive. Because they usually do that in WWE. And I used that to write Majin Buu off screen. But it gets better. After Bartholomew somehow wins the title because of that, then this other guy who's based on another friend I had, so I gotta come up with a name.
Alexander.
Alexander, yeah. Alexander comes out with another chair, hits him, and he has the actual Money in the Bank contract that allows him to cash in, fight the champion whenever he wants, little thing. So he actually like immediately takes the title off of that after Bartholomew. So that's like 5 title changes in one night. That was not funny. No, get your hand off that.
Alright, fine. Fuck, I missed it. If anyone misses the funny button, it's banned. They can't use it for the rest of the episode. I'm now banned from funny button use.
Good. All parting them.
However, I'm going to use my Money in the Bank contract. Bam, funny button.
There really was nothing else funny from 2014 except for something, but I don't want to talk about it because it was about rules. But since gender change, it's not as interesting. But Vegeta was there and it was funny. First of all, I am Vegeta. Second, actually, you don't get it. You don't get it?
I don't get it.
Fine, I'll show you it after we're done. But yeah, so I guess that's there really isn't much else to talk about with WWZ except. Well, firstly, I have my I hate WWE phase in 2016, so I renamed the company and all the pay-per-views.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess you were there for that.
Yes, I was there for that.
I somehow I forgot. So now it's YMZ. That's why I kept calling it that.
YMCA.
No, stop calling it that. And I remember in 2021, I had a really interesting storyline. I mean, because every now and then I'm like, I should try that. I should just write it for fun's sake.
Yeah.
And I had a storyline where the fucking Phantom Thieves showed up.
The Phantom Thieves.
Yes, the Phantom Thieves showed up.
That's amazing.
But and I also did myself a favor, being a really humble guy, and retired my character. That was really
very
cool.
humble.
But now I'm like the lead manager of the show in storyline, and I'm using my bias to let Envy from Full Metal Alchemist stay champion. What?
Women.
Envy is not a woman.
Oh, Envy's not a woman.
Envy is a dude.
I don't know. There's some woman from Full Metal Alchemist that you always talk
Lust?
about. Yes, I guess that's the one.
There's a couple women. It is the best cast of women, or not really. One of the best casts.
Lust, envy. What's the difference?
You know,
They're both they're both a part of the 7 deadly sins.
I mean, remember, Full Metal Alchemist villains are all the 7 deadly sins, but you wouldn't understand that because you don't remember. This is the same guy who thought the equivalent exchange was real.
You don't have to bring that up, by the way.
I feel like
just want you to know.
I'm like morally obligated.
I don't think you're morally. I think you're morally obligated to just stop talking to me.
You know what? You play the final boss while I go to the bathroom.
All right.
The boss while I go to the bathroom.
Alright. Will do.
Actually,
Okay, this is gonna be a little awkward because how do you fight this guy? Oh, never mind. This is like my probably like 3rd time ever playing like a real Sonic game. Oh, I gotta knock him into the thing. Oh, okay, I gotta knock him in. Okay. Here, amigo. Like I feel like a person who's never played a video game before playing this game. I mean, I've played a Sonic game before, obviously. You know. And he's in the sand. Oh, even Tails dances with me. Hell yeah. That's not in this game. I don't think. This is really weird. This being like a solo show now. I haven't even said anything about. I should just preface this. I should just say this. You know, I joke a lot. I'm a pretty goofy guy, and it's like kind of my thing. I'm a silly little guy. But you know, a lot of the things I say I don't mean. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Alright, sorry I had to leave you there. I actually had to pee really badly. Anyways, you beat the boss?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't know. I thought you would get stuck there.
You fucking really?
Look,
You really thought I would get stuck there?
Guys, I'm sorry. Anyways, since we're already 27 minutes.
Oh yeah, we should end the episode.
I was gonna say let's end the episode there. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bunny.